point of that stuff.
Workers first! Reid Hoffman was on Epstein's Island! Workers first! Workers first! Billionaires out! 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 Workers first!
Already for the
So my name is Joseph with our revolution. The grassroots of the Democratic Party. Gathered around me are the backbone of the party. These are Democratic precinct captains. These are the door knockers, the phone callers, the small dollar donors that make the Democratic Party responsive. And here's the thing, we're here to send a message. We ask our members around the country, 76% of the grassroots have no confidence in the Democratic Party to be the opposition party we need in this moment. Why? Our members said it is the corrosive influence of oil and gas oligarchs. It is the corrosive influence of big tech that has brought us to this moment. And we are saying that in order to fight Donald Trump and the oligarchs who are taking over our government, in order to fight them effectively, we need a party that does not accept money from Reid Hoffman. We need a party that is not corrupted by big money, because these industries are now aligned with Donald Trump. There is a wholesale corporate takeover of the United States of America. And I wanted to say this. What does that mean? It means my son, Samadhanam, who's 2.5 years old, is going to have a future where we're going to have climate destruction because of the oil and gas oligarchs. We're going to have a future where a law degree and a medical degree will not be worth it because AI will take over those functions. And let me say, this is what the dirty deal is. And I think it's really important. Oil and gas need production. Where do they get the oil and gas production? No, they get it from big tech. AI and crypto, which the Biden administration regulated and Trump is now unleashed. They need fossil fuels to operate. So that is the unholy alliance between oligarchs and Donald Trump. It was oil and gas executives and big tech executives that were behind Donald Trump. So for the future of Samalan and for Sam and for all of our futures, we need a true opposition party that is not corrupted by corrosive influence. And that is what we, the people, as the grassroots, that is the message we want to send. No corporate money. We are following President Biden's final warning. The last message that the President of the United States in his farewell said, beware of the dangerous corporation consolidation of economic and power in the hands of a few. He warned about the rising tech oligarchy. We need to listen to what President Biden said, because it's all coming to pass. So, billionaires out!
Workers in!
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 I'm a youth climate justice activist. I've been a climate activist since the age of 13, finding the time between working multiple jobs throughout high school to organize young people in my community to fight for climate justice. I'm from the Bay Area, California, where the region was in a drought before I was born, and wildfires led to smoke days by the time I was in high school, and historic floods by the time I was in college. My grandfather was 81 years old. He's from Waterloo, Iowa. He grew up working to detassel corn in the fields and supported his 3 children off the wages at the cook bottling factory. He's also a progressive, a staunch Democrat, and a staunch Bernie Sanders supporter. In my family, we haven't forgotten that my great-grandmother was a union rep for 35 years at an Iowa meatpacking plant where she worked. Now her job is no longer there. You know that people are struggling. Immigrants, please keep voting for him in the fall of 2023. The Democrats used to be the party for the people, but they're no longer fighting for us like they should. I've been an environmental activist through Trump and Biden. I, along with thousands of young people, helped get Biden elected in 2020. We canvassed and phone banked to go postcards. A record number of youth turned out to vote that year. We worked tirelessly while wildfire smoke enveloped my California city in 2020 because we were promised that if president, Biden would take climate action. But he did not follow through on those promises. Biden approved more oil and gas leases on federal lands in 2 years as president. Donald Trump did it all 4 years in office. We ran on climate action, and in some of the last years we had to stop the promise before it was too late. Biden administration couldn't even follow through on lip service to support climate justice internationally. The majority of Americans disagree with Israel's genocide in Gaza, and yet the Democratic Party prioritized their precious AIPAC donations in support of genocide and human rights violations at the cost of taxpayers. Fundamentally, the billionaire class has taken over this party's strategy, and that is why we lost. You need to listen to grassroots organizers, to communities, to fight Trump. We need a Democratic Party that refuses dirty money, not the one that gives up its priorities to the people, to donors, and loses elections for president. You must listen to young people and grassroots leaders. You must reject corporate money and once again be the party for the people.
Woo! Woo! Give it up for Jamie with 0 hours. They represent the next generation of young people who are going to stand up to save our people and our planet. Billionaires out! Workers in! 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 Give it up to Kikari! Green peace! Good morning! This is really a criminal movement versus party. I'm here in class, the Democratic Party. Which side are you on? 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 This is time to choose between workers and oligarchs. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Because
I'm an environmental activist. I have devoted my life into building a progressive party. This party doesn't look like the one I grew up in. This party is funded by billionaire money, and they respond to billionaire money. And workers out there are asking, what is the difference? And this is up to the party to create that difference. And that starts by saying, we care about workers, we care about our communities, and what the hell with the billionaires? Sisters and brothers, we can't do this. Let's let every candidate know this is time to take a side. Thank you.
Safari with Greenpeace. Next, I want to bring up the former president of the Communication Workers of America, the chair of our revolution, Larry Cohen. Hey. Give it up. Billionaires out.
Workers in.
Billionaires out.
Workers in.
Billionaires out.
Workers in.
Billionaires out.
Workers in.
Larry Cohen.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, good morning.
Good morning.
What are we fighting for?
Workers and our climate
And democracy.
and democracy.
And no more fossil fuels.
No more fossil fuels.
And what else? Healthcare for all?
Healthcare for all.
We're going to make some progress today. But the key, hey, Ken, we're going to make progress because this guy's going to win.
That's
right
right.
here. Ken will win.
Give it up
Ken
for
will
Ken
win.
Martin.
Ken Martin, everybody.
Ken
Next chair of the Democrats. Anyway, before I ruin my voice, love you all. Thanks for showing up. It means a lot. We've never shown up like this before. And it means a lot to all of us.
And Mary, can you tell us about the candidates that our revolution has endorsed
Yes.
and who they
I
are?
may forget one, so you'll remind me.
Okay.
There are many. We never had candidates before. So, Jim Zogby.
Yay!
Jane Clem.
Yay!
And she's on the board of our revolution.
She's running for president of the ASDC. That's all the state committees. That makes her automatically a vice chair. That's tomorrow. That's not today. Then we have Shasi Conrad from the state of Washington. She's running for vice chair. And Michelle Dietrich, who leads the Environmental Council, running for vice chair. Did I miss anybody? I think that's it, right?
I need a chance for the people we endorse.
Okay, cool. Hey, who's this little guy?
Billionaires out! Billionaires out! Climate first! Billionaires out! Workers first! Billionaires out!
Workers first.
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 Now I want to bring up Judy Albright. She's a union member and a member of the Revolution. Judy?
Maybe Sam.
I'm with National Nurses United. From
I want to make sure
The
that
gym?
the Democratic Party turns into a party that is representing the working class. Our main goal is to have corporate money, fund money out of politics. We need to fight for public financing of campaigns. We do not want to put money in our politics because the party is getting corrupted by them. We cannot differentiate the Democratic Party from the Trump Party because it's not a we cannot differentiate them if we receive money from the same people. Who do we fight for? For the working class. Woo! We're a party that represents the working class, that fights for our interests.
primaries is also the story of why the DNC must get super PACs out of Democratic primaries. There were two PACs, UDP and Fair Shake, which spent tens of millions of dollars against Cori Bush and Jamal Bowman.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Anti-democratic.
In the house I lived in St. Louis for Cori Bush, we got 6 mailers in one day attacking Cori. And the thing that should really scare you is that this wasn't Democrats fighting Democrats. These were billionaire MAGA Republicans interfering in our primaries.
That's not okay.
That's not okay.
That is not okay.
Those PACs were funded by the same oligarchs who elected Trump. And here's the thing. We're all progressives here. We're all pretty pissed that we lost 2 of the best progressives in Congress. But this isn't just an us issue. Elon Musk has just announced that he is going to flood money via super PACs into the primary of any Democratic member of Congress who stands up to Trump, who stands up to him, and who stands up to MAGA. And to Elon Musk, we can all say, hell no!
Elon Musk!
Hell no!
Elon Musk!
Hell no!
Elon Musk!
Hell no!
Reid Hoffman!
Hell no!
Reid Hoffman!
Hell no! And here's
Reid
the
Hoffman!
thing. And here's the thing. We have heard from many candidates for chair that they support changing campaign finance law to make it harder for super PACs to spend unlimited money. But ultimately, we all know that those statements are a cop-out because Republicans have a trifecta. Campaign and finance law is not changing before 2026. But the DNC has immense power to regulate and impact candidate behavior. The DNC needs to be bold and get creative about getting super PACs out of our primaries. That means if a candidate gets support from a super PAC, pulling their van access. That means Democratic leaders endorsing the opponents of candidates who get super PAC support. That means banning consultants who work for super PACs that challenge Democrats from the National Democratic Club, from DNC contracts. There are a myriad of ways that the next DNC chair can make it disincentivize super PACs from spending in Democratic primaries. And it's critical that happens because, folks, we are facing fascism in the White House. Democrats need to get serious about being an opposition party, and that means getting the PACs out of our primaries. Thank you.
Billionaires out! Billionaires out! Billionaires out!
Workers in!
Billionaires out!
Workers in!
Billionaires out!
Workers first!
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 I want to let everyone know that our revolution has endorsed candidates for vice chair who have agreed not to take corporate money, who have agreed to invest in building a robust grassroots party that's not controlled by the oligarchs. We have endorsed Jane Clapp to be president of the ASTC, that's the state party organization. Give it up for Jane Clapp.
Let's go, Jay! Let's go, Jay!
We have endorsed James Zogby, who
Woo!
has been a long-time fighter against corporate corruption within the Democratic Party. Give it up for James Zogby.
Let's go, Zogby! Let's go, Zogby!
We have endorsed Conrad. She is a forth. And this is the way we take over the party, we influence the party, because again, we need a true opposition party to Donald Trump and the oligarchs. Billionaires out!
Workers in!
Billionaires out!
Workers in!
Billionaires out!
Workers first!
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 I want to be clear. What are we fighting against? We are fighting against big tech oligarchs. People like Reid Hoffman, who are major funders of the Democratic establishment. It is unacceptable to have Reid Hoffman in the Democratic Party. Are you with me? And we are also fighting the oil and gas oligarchs who are going to unleash fossil fuel production under Donald Trump. Are you with me? So say it again. Billionaires out. Billionaires out. Climate first. Billionaires out. Workers first. Billionaires out. Climate first. Billionaires out.
Workers first!
Billionaires out.
Workers first!
Billionaires out. Billionaires out.
Workers first!